We're going to move on to the Telegraph now, Leo, and malicious mischief is growing in popularity.
Yes, 1 in 3 Londoners supports the vandalism of ultra-low emission zone cameras, according to this new poll. So this is the expansion of Ulez, which came in on Tuesday, and it means the zone now stretches across all 32 London boroughs. So, I mean, it's huge.
It's everywhere.
It's huge now.
Yeah.
And also they're talking about bringing it in Glasgow, Manchester, and expanding the idea across the UK. So it's not just a London-centric story. And also, Ulez cameras across London have been hit by a spate of attacks already. I think over 300 have been taken down by this Blade Runner, who's a sort of Ghost of Kiev type, lone figure. But there's probably about 30 of them. And it's had a real impact. There's a road in Bromley that saw 14 of its 16 cameras taken out.
But what's shocking about this is they're talking about a third of Londoners support the vandalism of these cameras.
Yeah.
It's one thing to complain about Ulez and the expansion to Greater London, which many, many people have. It's quite another to start saying, actually, vigilantism is the way.
Yeah, and if a law is brought in, the whole idea of a law is it's in, the people have to agree to it.
Right.
So when so many people disagree with it, that's not valid, that's authoritarianism.
What do you think about this, Steve? Do you support vigilantism in principle? Would you smash up a camera?
Oh, no, because I don't want to be pursued for this. In general, the rule that I would live by is no, smashing things up, we always think it's bad, and it won't be long until we're sat here talking about a cause that we disagree with, saying, isn't it disgraceful what they did to the front of that building?
Right.
So you can keep the moral high ground by saying, no, I don't think smashing up the cameras is a good idea. I also don't think Ulez is a good idea, the expansion. And that's why people say yes in the survey. The survey isn't saying yes to someone with a clipboard.
Yeah,
the same as taking an angled rider yourself and knocking one down.
Exactly. They should have to prove it. to qualify for this survey.
Yeah.
It's a hammer.
The pollster should have to see them smashing one up.
Yeah.
That's what I like to see. Okay, well, I'm just very interested that people that's their reaction these days. I mean, it used to be about protest, peaceful protest, but now it's about,
Yeah, I think you can take the moral high ground and say, it's right to cut down these cameras, because it's a morally wrong thing. So if you only approve of vandalism against the morally wrong things, then you're still in the moral high ground.
Yeah. Shame that morality is so subjective, I suppose. That's the one flaw in your great argument, Leo. Okay.